Today I am blowing up the Nether. Just a little tunnel to my end portal. So the portal is actually up there, but I'm going to move it down to this level. And where I'm currently at is where netherite can spawn. And I've already picked up a couple of bits, but I'm hoping to get some more whilst I do this. So that's my original tunnel, but I actually worked out that it's further along on the x-axis than the z-axis, so I built a new tunnel, and this one has slightly less lava, but it still has a lot of lava, so that's why I've stocked up on fire resist potions as well. And you can do a funky thing where you run along with TNT in one hand and flint and steel in the other, and like you light it as you run through it, which lets you pass because it's no longer a proper block entity. But I don't imagine that I could pull that off without blowing myself up, so I'm doing it the old-fashioned way and just sticking my TNT down with a little gap in it. So step one is blowing this nether tunnel to bits, and then step two is mining out all of the netherite that I can find, and step three is going to be building the actual tunnel so that I have a safe and sensible way to get to the end portal again, because currently I'm just going to be making a massive mess. But it's all good fun. So this is my... You can see there's a little lava pool there that I'll need to swim through. So what I'm planning to do is, before I get too close, just drink my fire resist potion. And then I can actually hide in the lava while I blow up the TNT. I don't actually know if lava is going to set off the TNT. So that will be a fun thing to find out. I might just place this quickly and run just in case. Doesn't sound like it's doing anything. Ooh. Can I get over there, please? Good job, it wasn't blowing up. And it's pushing me backwards, that's just great. Okay, let's get you out of the way. Okay, that did slightly hit me, but it's fine. I've got decent armor on. That didn't sound like it went too far, though. Oh! It did not. Yeah, this is the problem with cheaping out on the TNT. Sometimes you don't get a good run out of it. And I'm afraid this episode is going to have a lot of particle effects. Because we've got the fire resist potion, and then when I'm in the lava, we've got the actual fire itself. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Maybe I should have dug my tunnels slightly higher. Oh, there's a couple in there, right? And another one. And some lava. Okay, that's fine. It's only a little bit of lava, so I don't mind. And this doesn't burn, but my inventory is full, unsurprisingly. And also I need to remember not to use my netherite pan before I've copied it. That would not be a good plan. Let's get rid of so much junk. No, we don't need more TNT. We've got enough TNT. Just need to actually get up there and light it again. Maybe I should put them closer together next time. So I think my tunnel is going to be a little bit lower. Ouch. That was uncalled for. A little bit lower than I'd planned. Because I was planning to have the floor of my tunnel at around Y15, which is this level. But my tunnel is quite high. So that wouldn't actually... I'd need to do quite a bit of digging on the roof. I don't know. It would be nice to have that Y level. How do I get in there? This way, I think. Just so that I can actually... Yep, there's no way this is going to go badly. No way at all. Yeah, it would be good to have the Y level at Y15 because that's where you're most likely to find netherite. And if I'm building a tunnel to try and link up with this proper tunnel that I'm building, it would be good if I can just build it along at Y15 rather than, say, like the average depth here is about Y15, and that's a bit lower than I'd like to dig. Another bit of netherite. So that's good. All this stuff that I'm picking up. Yeah, I might put the TNT a little bit closer next time. So this is the Z axis tunnel, and then I've got a Y axis tunnel that's past that lava pool. But yeah, I put them every like 2 blocks and then some TNT, and that seems to be not close enough for them to keep chaining, which is a bit annoying. Okay. So there's no more TNT, which makes me think I've reached the end of the line, but I should have... Yeah, I think this is my original tunnel. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's step 1. The next question is, do I want to fill a load of shulker boxes full of netherrack and stuff? I guess it would probably be a good idea, just in case I decide... Oops, that can live in the ender chest. Just in case I decide I want to build out of nether bricks or something, it would be useful to have a load of netherite ready to go. And of course, I would like to collect the rarer stuff as well. So a lot of my plan for this build is to use blackstone, because I can get that from my piglin bartering. And also I will gather a fair bit, I reckon, from this explodey part. Try and keep things in some sort of order. Don't know why I brought my water bucket. It's completely useless here. So yeah, a little bit of explodey, a little bit of inventory management. And then there'll be a little bit of building. And I'm slightly worried about ghast spawning down here while I'm working, but I guess if they do, I will just have to deal with it. Keep an eye out for any more netherite. Might be lying... Oh, I hear a skeleton. Do I need to get my sword out? Yes, I do. So my plan is just to pick up all of the stuff that's lying around on the floor first. And then when I come back through here building, I'll rip out all of this quartz and stuff that didn't get exploded. Okay, I need another shulker box for all of my netherrack. Am I going to run out of shulker boxes? Quite possibly. Well, I guess I probably don't need more than 3 shulker boxes of netherrack. Considering that I'm pretty sure I have at least 1 shulker box already in my storage full of netherrack too, so there's a limit to how much of that stuff I need. Yeah. It's just some gold. I thought maybe it was another bit of netherite, but no. Not so lucky. What else do I have? So I bought a few building materials with me. Might as well chuck that away and those away. Because I planned out a little tunnel design in creative. And then I just need to actually make that happen. Oh, there's another skeleton. How nice. I'm also kind of short on food because I meant to restock and then I forgot. So, oh well. I may need to do a run back to base. You'd think it's the sort of thing that I would have in my ender chest, but I can't remember if I actually got around to putting any in there. So that's a to be sin. It's taken me more than 8 minutes. My fire resist potions run out. Okay, so now I need to drink up and go swimming through the lava. And then carry on my exploding. What I might do is dig up a little bit higher. So I've dug my tunnel at Y15, I think, maybe Y16. But possibly it would be better off at like Y20. Because then it'll explode the underneath bit. Okay, so that was my tunnel. So 19, 20. Oops. Okay. Don't know how far down that's going to go. Ah. Break. Break, damn you. Okay, that's 21, which I think is probably going to be a bit too high. I guess I've got a good test here because I've got one tunnel where I've exploded low and one tunnel that I'm going to explode high. So I'll be able to try both and then see which one is actually easier to work with. Oops. Okay. It's so, like, you sink down so much when you land on that stuff. And I know it is lower than a full block, but it doesn't feel like it should be that much, like, noticeable when you tread on it low. Oops. That would have been bad. Yeah, another bit where there was a load of gravel. So I've lost my flooring. Oh, lava above my head. Looking forward to that. I do have a plan for the lava though. Build so that you can still see it hovering above you as I traverse the tunnel. There we go. Take a little of that out. And you do actually get more from smelting, oops, ore than you do just mining it even with fortune. Okay, so I've got about 30 blocks that I need to dig that way, but let's see. Just wondering if I want to swim through and keep digging. Or if I just... That's the wrong shulker box. If I just do some exploding now. I think I am going to do some exploding now. So I'll try putting these every other maybe and see if that helps. And hope that that lava doesn't set fire to the TNT while I'm busy building my tunnel. I guess if it does, then I'm doing a mad panicked rush to get away out of the blast radius. No, it's all good. Check, got reasonable amount of time on my fire resist potion. Is that the last one? Okay, that is the last one. So I think what I'm going to do is quickly grab another couple because I do not want to run out of fire resistance. Again, I have got pretty decent gear, so I've got time to react, but it would still be nice not to be on fire and panicking. Might as well just be on fire and know that I'm going to live. Okay, so before I light this, I'm just going to go and see how far back this goes and if I can actually get through, which I can't. Okay, yeah, so now I can light that and swim away. Might get hit a little bit again. Yeah. That's definitely sounding more like a chain reaction. Oh, that is an awful lot of lava. Ugh. Nice little curtain to work through there. Okay, that's fine. It's just a complete wall of lava here. Yep. This is okay. I have prepared for this. Although, thinking about it, part of my roofing plan is to use glass where I've got... No, do not prop up the TNT with more TNT. So yeah, my plan is to use glass on the roof where the lava is. And then use quartz on the roof where the lava isn't. But I don't really have that much quartz, so... Oh, that is... Yeah, curtains. Curtains of lava. Well, it seems like I won't need a whole lot of quartz anyway. But yeah, considering that I don't have that ready, I might just need to have a temporary block that I place there instead of the quartz. Probably netherrack, as I won't mind losing that. Okay, so doing it 2 does not... Well, it is going a bit better, but it's still not like a straight chain through to where it needs to be. Oh. More netherrack. That's nice. And it's clearing up all of these junk blocks for me, so I'm not lagging anymore. Well, not that I was lagging, but... You know... Right, so I'm assuming this is the other bit and there should be another gaping hole at some point through here. Yep. Okay. I wish that you could swim faster in lava with an enchant. Right, what do I have? I've got 18 seconds left on my fire resist. Excuse me. But hopefully I can get around here without needing to refresh my potion just yet. So the last time I built another tunnel, I did it up at like Y70, which is much less lava curtain-y than this place. Oops. Okay, I think this is probably my limit anyway. So I'm going to chug another potion, which I do have. Good. I could stack that up. And then go for a swim. Come on. Come on. Did I pick up that quartz? No. Okay, let's swap that for some netherrack. Okay. So I'm sure I am moving. Do I have a tunnel already built here? No, I think I just backed out into this lava. So I'm going to have to dig myself a tunnel. That's the level that I want. Okay. Right. Get rid of more netherrack so I can pick up this black stone, which I feel is also more useful than netherrack. And then I should very shortly reach my... Well, I was going to say reach my staircase back up, but I think that is actually not entirely... There we go. There's my staircase. Okay, I don't really want to blow that up. I want to do a little bit of exploding. I'll do it like that. Give myself a little more room to run away. If it gets blown up, it gets blown up. It's only like all of my scaffolding. No, it's fine. It's all fine. Although this hasn't really blown up as much as I would like. So that's probably because of the black stone, because it's got higher blast resistance than the netherrack. Okay, what I'm going to do is clear my inventory out. Again, it's probably going to be the theme of what I'm doing here. And then I can start on my tunnel, which will help get the lava out of the way. Right, that's my junk chest. So I should actually be done with the TNT and the flint and steels now. I wasn't sure how much I'd need, so I just brought a load. So what it would have been useful for me to do is work out what Y level my roof is going at. Because I know the Y level that I want to put my floor at. So I want... Hello! No worries. It's all good. You missed me blowing up lots of holes in the nether. And now I'm just trying to work out where to build or where to start building my tunnel. So I want 0, 0 to be the center point. So this is where I'm going to put my scaffolding eventually. And then it's going to be pretty wide because the last time I built another tunnel, it wasn't... It was like 3 blocks wide practically and like 5 blocks tall, and that's not very good for flying down. And whilst I don't use my elytra very often, I would like to use it occasionally. Right. So I need some black stone, I need a stone cutter for a start. And I think I decided on the bricks, and I'm going to need a ton of these. So what I could do is have this be the floor level. If I could actually get up a little bit more. Yeah, so like here is going to be my floor. And then I'll need to build upwards. And this eventually is going to be an ice boat path. But I forgot to bring my ice, so at the moment it's just going to be a simple little blackstone path instead. How are you doing, Ian? Are you all prepared for your exams? Is that not the question to ask at the moment? So is this lava directly above my head? Pretty much, yeah. That's always a good time. So what I'd like to do is block this off so that I can dig upwards without getting covered in lava. Oops, not like that, I won't. Come on. Because I need to work out where my roof is going. That's another server, Hermitcraft server. Yeah, it's just Nether all the way down now. Everybody loves the Nether. Don't you know that? Yeah, Hermitcraft, I'm not sure why they decided to start off in the Nether. That seems like a crazy idea. Okay, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then this block here that I'm standing on is going to be where my roof is. So I think it's the tunnel that I blew up first time round. I dug through at Y15. Although actually, so my logic was I'd start building higher so that I could meet up with myself. But actually, I think that's a dumb idea. So, undo stuff. So, the tunnel that I blew up over there, starting off at Y15, created a lot of damage downwards, and I ended up on about Y10. But I'm thinking it's not a problem if I have a tunnel that starts below Y15, because I can just dig into the side of it. I know what I'm talking about. It probably doesn't make any sense to you. That's good news. I was always a massive procrastinator for my exams. So I'd leave everything to the last minute and then panic. So watch Hermitcraft. So many hermits when you were younger. Yeah, see, I never got into like watching Minecraft videos at all until about 3-4 years ago. So I never watched any of the old stuff. I started off, I think, possibly at the end of season 7. I definitely watched all of season 8. So I don't have that nostalgia thing there for Hermitcraft, but I do just really enjoy it. A very entertaining group of people. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have this be a little bit lower. So if at some point I'm trying to link up with this build, I'm gonna end up coming like through the wall up here, but I don't think it is gonna make a big difference. Right. I need some temporary blocks and I need some copper. So I do love my copper grates. I'm going to need way more copper grates than that, but I can make them later. Okay. What? Okay. I can't jump and place there because that's a slab. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's going to be my roof. And I've run out of fire resist. 3 and a mumbo. Yep. I started off watching, I think, Mumbo. Because I'd watched some of his tutorials. And then I started watching, I think it was Build Wars, maybe? Yeah, and then obviously I watched Hermitcraft Season 8, and you got the Boatum crew, which is Scar Impulse, Grian Mumbo, Pearl. And then, yeah, Doc and Ren did the crazy Hermatrix type thing with, like, the cult, which I found quite interesting. So it's like, here are these crazy dudes that are murdering Mumbo whilst chanting his name. So I checked them out. Yeah, I watched quite, like, I don't watch all of them, but I do watch quite a lot of hermits. That's so high up. How on earth am I going to place all those blocks? I have a feeling I did not think this through practically. Which is so unlike me. Normally everything is well thought out. Okay. It's always weird when you jump across a one block thing without meaning to. So I think what I'm going to do is build the roof bit first, because then that will help me with my lava issue. So I need to grab, hopefully that was the one that, no, of course it's not the one that has copper in it. That's the one that has copper. And then I need my stone cutter. So I'm not going to get a full tunnel section finished, I doubt. I want to use glass where there's lava, but I don't know how much lava is there. Probably not enough. I think maybe I'll save glass for later. I guess. Yeah, I might build it all with netherrack at the moment, and then come back in and do the glass later, because I'll be able to see through this grate whether it's lava above me or not, and how long the lava goes on for. I also need to get some more fire resist potions. Okay, I've got one there. Yeah. Let's drink this one and then keep an eye on my health. Not health, on my timer. What do you think of Scar's dinosaur? That's not a dinosaur, it's actually an alien, but it's totally a dinosaur. Oops. Everything is absolutely fine. Well, other than me placing that in the wrong place. Everything is fine. I've just fallen through a hole. So yeah, that's way too... That seems way too high. I might need to go back to my creative world and check this. Just to make sure. That just seems like it's so far away. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Anyway, I am going to just double check because I don't want to build a load of this and find out that I built it wrong. So we're going on a little trip to my testing world. And this is, if I go around the other side, the design that I have in mind. So the ice plate is going to be sunk down at floor level. And then the ceiling is either going to be glass or it's going to be quartz. And then I think I'm going to go for this design rather than the fires. But I haven't decided yet. And it is basically a very simple design. This is only going to have one pillar here, but I was copy pasting and didn't do it right. So it's quite a simple design, but my plan is to be whizzing through these tunnels rather than paying too much attention to them. Okay, so this is the ground level. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it really is 8. Okay. It looks a lot further away when I don't have everything built up. Okay. I just wanted to double check. But yeah, that's my plan. I don't know how much of it, like I'm planning to get it safe from lava. But I might not get the rest done today. Love Rusty. Amazing. Oh, what don't you like about anteaters? I mean, they do have the really weird long nose. Mouth? Jaw? I don't even know which bit of their anatomy that is. I think they're kind of cool looking. Yeah, he's definitely got a bit of a weird look to him. But I like the concept and just, you know, being able to build like that would be amazing. Oops. I can't even build a simple tunnel through lava, so I've got no chance. Maybe one day. Maybe once. I've been doing it for 10 years. Probably not, though. Right. Come on. There we go. So I think some of these bits I am going to have to like block up the lava because... Check my fire resist time. Some of this is just like complete lava lake, as you can see here, nicely demonstrated. So this bit is... I might go and grab some buckets, actually, for some of this clearing. Don't want to waste the lava. Please don't throw anything by fat fingering a hotkey. That would be bad, and it would make me upset. Oops. Crunch. So yeah. Here's a tunnel that I blew up earlier. Yeah, Mumba got so good at building. Like... You know, he'd always done kind of impressive builds, but they tended to be just like very big builds. Right, that's my lava. And then he's just gone completely crazy with all of his, you know, colouring and detailing and everything like that. It's crazy. And he's just like super smart at redstone as well. And great at editing videos. So it's really just not fair sometimes. And he's like 12 years younger than I am. Why can't I... Can't I find the side of this block to... Like, I'm stood on the block. There we go. It shouldn't be that hard to target it with a copper grate. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, surely lava has to stop at some point. It doesn't just keep going forever. But it sure felt like it was going to keep going forever there. So I should have a little leeway even if my fire resist potion does run out. But I don't have a spare fire resist potion in my bag. So I need to keep an eye on my timer. I think Mumbo might have overdone it with the geese though. Like, I like the concept. But that seems like too many geese to me. I don't know. Maybe once the rest of the build is in there and there's sort of more to draw the eye, they'll sort of blend in a bit better. It feels like a bit of a geese invasion so far. Right, am I coming anywhere near the end of this stuff? So I'm hoping that this one is just lava that's fallen down from the ceiling breaking rather than an actual lava pool that I'm working my way through. Right. Keep an eye on that timer. Don't let it run out. Oh, keep going. Come on. It's so slow walking through lava. Could you get a machine that eats lava? That seems like something that Java would have. I tried to build a machine once that automatically builds bridges through lava. By pushing along soul sand or soul soil, I always get them muddled up, and packed ice to make basalt. And I'd got it all built, but it didn't fly properly, and I was sad. And then everything got flooded with lava, so I couldn't even try and pick it up and fix it. Not enough geese. You want more geese. Just take over the entire Hermitcraft server with little flappy buildstone geese. Yeah, Impulse does go a bit hard. I'm hoping that he doesn't burn out, because I really like the silo idea. I read the books and I watched the TV series and enjoyed both of them. Yep. Still, oh my god. Am I still going the right way? The answer is yes, but this is a lot of lava. Yeah. I guess Impulse is just digging that hole. And after he like did his big dwarven keep and was like, I'm burnt out, I'm never digging a hole again. I was like, hey, let's build a silo. Maybe he just really hates sunshine. Yeah, it's funny to watch the different oh, why can't I place this? Right. Get back in the lava so I can see what I'm doing. There's like Impulse and Tango's gone a bit crazy with decks out as well. Yeah, I'm about to run out of fire resist. Oh, hello. I will snag you. Thank you. Yeah, Tango's gone a bit crazy with his start of decks out. But then like Cub is just one of the people that normally goes crazy. But he's just chilling, you know, having a normal start to Minecraft. What am I doing? I might need to run home for some more fire resist potions. I do have like a whole shulker box of potions, but I need to extend them. Yeah. Chewing through these quickly. Might as well bung that in there and drink this. And bung that in there. Oops. Okay. Right, where was I? Trying to block up some lava. I think I'd just fallen down. I'm not sure how well that's going to work. If I can get myself back. It's just... Okay. That's so weird. Okay, I don't know why I... Like, obviously I'm not targeting the right place, but it's so hard to tell where I'm meant to be targeting when I can't see what I'm doing. Minecraft, but my entire screen is filled with lava. I had a question for you, actually. So, I remember a while ago you saying that someone had found an impossible seed. But do you remember, like, who that was? Or what the seed was? If you could send that to me, that would be good, because I have a silly idea. And I would like to use that for it. Doc had the right to be scared this season, because of how good B-Dub's got a redstone. Yeah. Yeah, B-Dub just comes and pulls out his redstone trickery. As well as being a phenomenal builder. That's another person that's far too talented for his own good. Ah, okay, so that's the end of the tunnel, and then this is just an actual lava pool. Yeah, maybe building down at this level wasn't the best idea, but, you know, free netherite, on the other hand. Oops, scrunch. It's fine, the lava will cushion my fall. Okay, can I get up here, please? Please? Thank you. Okay. So I need to do a bit of digging. Yeah, this is the lower tunnel. So I'm going to have to dig a little bit of roof out. But I think it's going to be a better idea. Am I going to run out? I need to make more copper grates soon. So I think it's going to be a better idea to blow up the tunnel at the level that I'd want to dig anyway to find netherite. Rather than be digging around at a high level. Guy who found the seed. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool. Or something equivalent. Because yeah, I'd rather not see the seed myself. But I just want something that's not going to be a great start. For reasons unknown. Little secret projects that I've got in mind. Why do ghasts always sound like they're like right in my ear hole? Don't like ghasts. So my plan, because obviously you can see through this, and if there isn't lava above it, then it might look a bit pants. But my plan is to put frog lights above here. But that means that I will also need a nether tree farm. So that's on my list of things to do. At some point. Hooray, more lava. Just what I wanted. Hope ghasts can't see me through lava. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so 164 on the X, I want to turn around, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually see where that is. Okay, so this is Y164. Yeah. Okay. We're turning. How's my fire resisting? 2 minutes. That's actually less than I thought, so I'm glad I checked. Yep, this is absolutely fine. Everything is fine. This is a great idea. A great plan with no drawbacks. I'm not at any point going to get burnt to a crisp. I feel very safe right now. Maybe I should have just built this. Well, maybe what I should have done is just moved my portal for the stronghold up to the roof of the Nether. That would have been the easiest option. But you know, this will look cool. And if I'm building, like at some point, I'll build a blaze farm. And I'm not going to want to build that up on the Nether ceiling. Right. Come on, can you... Like, I have feet somewhere. Can you place this block at my feet, please? There we go. What if I do that? No. I can't get to either side of there, and my fire resist is probably going to run out soon. Oh, come on. I just want to be able to see what I'm doing. And not burn to death. Okay. That doesn't seem like a lot to ask to me. Can I make it through this one? Possibly. Ow. Or not. I can't even see you. How can you shoot me when I can't even see you? Haha, you're burning. You made a mistake, didn't you? Right. I'm going to drink my other potion, though, because I don't want to be burning as well. That would be silly. Okay, right. Yeah, I am low on food because planning is not my strong suit. So I'm feeling like I can actually get away with a lot of this being glass instead of quartz, which is a good thing because I can dupe my glass, but I cannot dupe my quartz. That did nothing. Please, can I see what I'm doing? Yes, thank you. Also feeling like I should have been going along placing the netherrack at this point as well, because I'm just going to have to walk through all that lava again to place the sides. Ah, look at this. It's so nice. So not full of lava. Ow. It is full of skeletons though. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. There's my bow. Oh, I'm crouching because that's bedrock. Silly bedrock. Forgotten how to block in Java. Right. There we go. This is so nice and I'm not on fire. I am wasting all of that fire resist potion. So maybe I should go back to somewhere that I am on fire. Okay, yeah, let's place those two and then I can place my temporary blocks here. Yeah. It's tragic. Next I'll be spam attacking everything. I'm forgetting how redstone works on Java. Forgetting what quasi-connectivity is. So I think what I might do is make up some glass for all of the lava lakey bits. Oops. Because that seems better than using netherrack and then coming and ripping it out later. Yep, okay, so that is lava there. Okay. So I need to find where I put my glass and I need to make some dye. Yep. Which means I need a crafting table. You have a complaint about Java. What's wrong with Java? Java is great if you like that sort of thing. I'm going to need loads of this, aren't I? Right. That's going to make 8, but I need more. I need more. I need more. Okay, now I want to make orange dye. Yeah. XP on Bedrock is antisocial because it just sits there and it doesn't come to you. XP on Java comes to you. It chases you around and looks really silly. Yep. So what's wrong with Java? Do I have time? Yep, I've got time on that. Why are Java items antisocial? Do Bedrock items follow you around? If they do, I'd never notice that. Okay, I have 3 minutes on my potion, so hopefully it's going to last for a little bit longer. They fall towards the player. Ah. Oops. That's probably going to be wasted. Oh, no. I picked it up. That's surprising. Okay, this is not ideal though. There's so much lava. Okay, how much? 2 minutes. That's I might just drop down and see what it looks like under here. Okay, so this looks like if I go along underneath, I might actually have some luck in placing these blocks and clearing the lava. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, unfortunately the floor level is too low, so I can't just reach up to the ceiling from floor level. But I think it still might be quicker just to like build up along underneath, maybe. Rather than swimming through, fighting through lava and I can't see anything and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I haven't tried flying in Bedrock creative mode. What's different about it? Not that I'm saying it doesn't suck. Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess I did need to break that, but I probably didn't need to break it right this second. So this is the next row, I believe. There. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some digging out here, I feel, at some point, but I might save that for later. So plan 1 for today is to shore up the roof so that I can actually navigate safely and also dig out any goodies that are there. And then plan for another time can be actually making it look decent. Can I place something past there? Yes. Ooh. I'm feeling very surrounded by lava at the moment. And I've placed that in the wrong place. Hard to see when you don't know what you're doing. You don't stop moving after letting go. You just got a little bit of momentum to work with. Right, do I just block this off with netherrack? Yeah. Oops, ow. Not like that. Why are you so burny? Bad lava. Why'd you do this to me? Right. Ugh. Fine. I'll drink my fire resist potion. Because yeah, I've just broken that floor there. Now it's covered in lava. Okay. Right. It's so much easier if it didn't all join up together as it's doing. Right. Can I swim in this stuff? Yeah, sort of. Right. I need to be able to see what's going on though. Can I? Can I see what's going on? Not really. Okay. Yeah, this is where I want to build across with glass, and I'm stuck on something. Ah! And no, I'm not stuck. It's fine. I'm perfectly safe. I'm a professional. Yeah, I'm mildly worried about, you know, all my gear and stuff. Because whilst I'm collecting a little bit of netherite, I do not actually have any netherite gear on me. So if I burn to death, or otherwise die in all of this lava, I'm not going to have a fun time. Right. Okay, can I get some going the other side as well? I don't know what's going on there. I think I might have misplaced a glass block again. It's very easy to do here. Okay, so that's all filled in, and now I can hopefully fill in this side. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. That's probably where I picked it up from, if I'm honest. Is them always saying how they're professionals. Because I am literally not a professional Minecrafter. You know, they actually get paid for playing Minecraft. Whereas I just do it for fun. And yeah, hanging out. Right. What on earth is going on here? Okay, so yeah, that needs breaking. That needs breaking. The question is, How do I get rid of all of this lava? Do we just do it like this? I need a sponge for lava. Oh, come on. That's just made everything worse. Which is not unknown for me. Go away. Too much lava. So I think that row back there is where my wall starts. Which is not going to be built out of netherrack, but my main aim is just getting rid of some of this lava. For 3 minutes, we're doing fine. Can't see a thing. But it's all good. Why does... Like, I'm sure lava isn't meant to spread as far as water, and then this just covers absolutely everything it touches. Right. Look at it go. Oops. Okay. Swim and place one more up there. Right. I will get control of this lava at some point, somehow. I'm gonna do it. Everything is fine. Everything is absolutely 100% fine. It's going according to plan. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not going to die of full damage or anything silly like that when I eventually do manage to get rid of all this lava. I am actually, right at the moment, I am actually missing the bedrock block placing. Just going to put that out there. Spread out. Okay, they both spread the same distance. Don't know why I thought lava only spread like 4 or something. Maybe it was wishful thinking. But yes, this lava is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, at least I can see that path now. Right, how are we doing? Covered in lava, that's how we're doing. But I am making some sort of progress. Oh, you got a hole there, have you? Right. I get some more glass, please. Ow. Okay. So much lava. The potion's still fine. I need a little thing that yells at me when my potion is running out. That's more than just it, like, fading in and out of view. Okay, come on. Yeah. There's some more. Cannot see a thing. Right, let's spread this up. Let's... Ow. Oh, okay. We've run out. That was an intentional falling off there so that I could refresh my potion. Promise. Because, yep, I even need to get some more out of my end chest. Right, put that in there. I am going to need to run home and get some more potions, because that's my last 2 from this supply. I should have made some more earlier today, but it's hard to tell how long things are actually going to take, but I should just assume they're going to take way longer than I think they're going to take. And I'm running out of food too, so might as well head home. Not right now though. I need to do something with all this lava. Download the texture pack that adds a time bar for your patience so you don't have to open your inventory. I could do that. Maybe I will do that one day. Right. Yeah, I think we had this discussion. I'm not really that heavy on mods that I've got going on. But I think maybe at some point I will look into that one. Okay. Just because I can keep an eye on the potion. But it's not, you know, you do have to pay a bit more attention, and that's not always one of my gifts. Okay, I feel like I should be able to get rid of most of this lava. If I can just work out where it's coming from. And then it will just be a fun surprise for me later when I'm digging this out. You know, I'll go to replace the wall and it'll be like, oh, hey, that's actually full of lava. Isn't that fun? You know. Like a little Christmas present to myself. This is just ridiculous. There's no need for this to be here. Okay. Right, so that's coming in through there. Yeah, I don't really notice. Like, I don't have a lot of trouble with lag, other than when I was touring Joel's base on Hermitcraft server. And I think no matter what sort of PC you've got, you're gonna lag if you go to Joel's base. Right, can I put something there to block that lava off? So have you tried, yeah, the optimization? Did it not get any better? Do I have any gravel on me? Because gravel can be useful for getting rid of lava. Okay. You can go away. Please. No. My gosh. Why am I so bad at just placing blocks? Can I get back up on my pillar? Yes, just about. Okay, so I've definitely got some more lava source blocks here. But I think what I'm going to do is work on de-lavering this portion, because I need a break from swimming. Getting tired of swimming. Okay, I'm going to try some gravel here and see if that helps my cause. Because again, gravel is something that I could dupe if I wanted to. Can't remember exactly how this works. Like, I don't know if it deletes anything it falls through. Or if you need like one bit for each lava source that you're trying to eat. I think I've probably also got some lava underneath this thing here. It's a problem though. Even though it doesn't, like, you can't make an infinite lava source, it does still spread out pretty far when it gets going. Well, can I stand on something that isn't burning? Thank you. Okay. Oh. There's lava there. Okay, fine. 1 FPS to 70 FPS. That sounds pretty good to me. Assuming you meant to write 70 and not just like 7 or something. I don't even know if I'm playing on like 70 FPS. I guess I could look at my F1 screen. I'm sure somewhere that tells me. Yeah, I've got it set to 60. I think I might possibly have capped that. But yeah, if I have a look at my video settings, why is my render distance so high? That doesn't need to be that high. Okay, so yeah, I've got a max frame rate of 120, but it's only going to 60 FPS. Oh dear, I do not need to render 32 chunks. So are you feeling... I mean, like, as I told you, or just showed you, I'm playing on 60 FPS. That seems fine to me. Kids these days needing like 180 FPS. I'm just gonna keep keep placing gravel until this lava goes away. Right. 1 minute. Let's place some more glass. Do a bit more swimming because I missed a spot here. And missed some bits here. Yeah, feel like I didn't do anything here either. Hello? Oh, I'm all turned around. Oh no, I've just managed to place something really wrong. Or is that where I'm actually literally turned around? Yeah, I think that's where I'm actually literally turning around. Ow. Where on earth are you, Mr. Skeleton? Haha, you're burning. You made poor choices, didn't you? Yes. Okay, I have a feeling, because that's my last fire resistance potion, I have a feeling that I should head home and get myself some more fire resist potions. Because otherwise I'm going to be stuck staring at something like that and not knowing how I'm going to be getting back. So, yeah, let's drink this. I guess I can place some glass as I make my way back. Ooh, yeah, 5 render distance is really unfortunate. Like, I don't really care about FPS. Obviously, I want at least 60 if I'm doing something where I'm, like, streaming. But, like, from a player perspective, I don't really notice if I've got high FPS. Probably because my monitor is pretty old as well. So it's not going to show off high FPS. But yeah, render distance is important because I remember when I was looking for the Nether fortress and I had my render distance set really low and there was just this ghast shooting at me that I couldn't see because my simulation distance was still set pretty high. So yeah, that is not good. But I'm afraid I can't really offer any advice there because my PC isn't super high-end, but it was reasonably decent when I bought it. So I've just, like, I can't play any really high graphics games. Like Satisfactory, I had to turn the settings down pretty low because at first it wouldn't load at all, and then I just got this massive snowstorm, basically, and like that's not a joke. Like it was literally my whole screen was just covered in static. Okay, can I get out of this lava? There we go. Not really. It's just lava all the way along. Once again, I'm regretting my choice to build my nether tunnel down at this level. But hopefully, once I've got a load of netherite tools, I won't be regretting my decision. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. I wish that too. Because it is just so slow, and there's no reason for it to be this slow. Like, if you don't have the gear for it, then you're just dead anyway. If you're in lava, like, moving through it quicker wouldn't help. Crunch. Okay. There we go. Made it home. Yeah, there's no need for me, like, I've got a ton of fire resist potions, so there's no need for me to go and spend 5 minutes risking my life just for the sake of not wasting that fire resist potion. So yeah, we're gonna have a little brewing break. Mix up some drinks. And this just reminds me that I want to make an automatic brewing potion at, station at some point. So that I could just shove a shulker box full of fire resist potions in there and they all get extended for me while I'm not babysitting them. But whilst I've built something like that before, I don't remember the sort of clock that I used to do it. Because it was somebody else's design. But it's got a little clock that locks the bottom hopper until the stuff's ready. And then it lets them flow out and it like automatically reloads the water bottles as well. But yes, at some point I will build that. How can you make something for brewing that doesn't use any brewing stands? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, maybe it does. But it intuitively seems like it shouldn't make much sense. I'm assuming that it won't apply more than one redstone. Like, I'm assuming once it's done its redstone, it's going to be, oh, that's great. And it's not going to try and dose it again. Yeah, cool. Okay. Right. So I need to restock this, and I'm going to dump some stuff out my bag while we rebrew. Actually, I might as well just leave those in there as a placeholder. Okay, I was using the gravel, so maybe I'll hang on to that. What else do I have? Netherite can stay, that can stay. Around then. Bring stands if you want to make the potion splash or lingering. Then them. Okay. Is this some sort of like duping glitch? Sounds like it might be a duping glitch. Not that I have anything against those, as you can probably tell by my little sand and concrete duper. guess I could just dump that straight in the smelter. Do I even have... Yeah, I've got fuel still. Let's grab some buckets too. Because I can fill those full of lava. What was I putting away in this chest? Not that scaffolding. No, the scaffolding's still in here. Right. And I think these have gurgled. Oh, I've got too many shulker boxes that are all the same colour. Ah, that's going to start brewing as soon as I... My bag's too full. Help. I need some copper golems to come and save my storage system. So I can just bung something all in one chest. And it'll sort itself out. Right. Bones in there. Flint lives somewhere. Not there. Where? Yes. It's like, where did I put that? Oh dear. On bedrock you can put oh, you can put potions in a cauldron. I forgot all about that. Ah, cool. That makes sense. Okay, so I can put that in there, put that in there. What do I have? Blackstone I need. That I can get rid of my TNT and stuff. Made way more than I needed, but there's always something more to blow up, so it won't get wasted. Oh, I need some carrots. Been sat in that tunnel staring at my food. Oh, I put it in a different chest. Oddly enough, the one with the golden carrots on the front. Right, yeah. Restock my carrots. That is all fine. That is for something else. Pay no attention to those materials. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. Right. How far did I get, by the way? Okay, yeah. Half an hour left. So I'm just going to pick up these shulker boxes and head back. Actually, yeah, I will pick those up in my inventory. And then that should be good. Right, and you can go back up here for the time being. No, no, not at all. There we go. Right. So I'm restocked on fire resist potions. And I'm going to the Nether, but let's have a little sleep anyway. Might get tired, might get phantomed. Doesn't it... I was going to say, doesn't it dilute the potion? But I've now decided that bedrock has homeopathy. So you're diluting the potion down with water, but it makes it just as effective. That's the way it works, right? Okay, so I need to go back downstairs and I need to make some more glass, not grass. I'm not building a roof out of grass. That would look terrible. Especially in the Nether. I'm pretty sure dirt does not have a good texture in the Nether. Right, no. Yes, but no. It's not the ground floor, but it is the way to the ground floor. Right. Whee! Risking my life with bamboo again. Okay. That's just going to flood everything with lava, isn't it? Let's not do that. Did I put all my netherrack away? I think I did. Okay, let's do some crafting. So I want more glass. I've brought not nearly enough glass here. But that's okay, because there's only half an hour of the stream left. Also, it's probably a good thing that I've got another route through to my end thingy portal, because this is taking longer than I thought it would take. One day I'll learn to correctly judge times, but it's not today. Yeah, can't you dye water in a cauldron as well on Bedrock? I'm sure I remember that being a thing. Okay, I'm going to drink that because I'm going like right back in lava soon. Over here, in fact, I believe. Yeah, that sounds really cool. And then you can you undye stuff as well in cauldrons? So Bedrock does have some like upsides to it. I don't know why they don't have those features on Java though. Like, would it be so difficult to code? Do they think that Java people just have enough already without having funky coloured cauldron water? Yeah. It's bizarre. Like, yeah. On Java, if you got something that's been dyed, it's staying dyed. There's no reverting to normal for us. Does it only work for like clothing, or is it literally anything that can be dyed can be undyed in there? Right, where am I going? Come on. Okay, so that can just come out and get replaced with glass. Can't see anything again, which is great. My favourite. Oh, this stream sponsored by the colour orange. Bedrock did have a lot of cool features. Two games similar decided to just take the features away from Bedrock instead of adding them to Java. Oh, that's sad. I wonder if they'll ever add them back in. But I guess if some things, so like some things are classed as like bugs, but they're not in any hurry to fix them. So I wonder if they've got some stuff like that. Where they've just, like, it wasn't intentional per se. That was a good view. Can I get that view back? Where I could actually see what's going on. Okay, so there's my glass. So I'm going to do another row of glass here. I was going to say, is there anyone who's made mods to like put those features back? But then I remembered it's Bedrock and you don't have mods. You have like marketplace stuff instead. So I guess the next question is, did anyone make a mod that adds those to Java? Which is possible because people have made all sorts of stuff to add to Java. Like nuclear weapons. Seems a little out of the normal realm of Minecraft. Although we do have end crystals, I guess, which are pretty explosive. Right. Bedrock bug tracker went down. Crazy amount of reports going all at once. Ooh. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that. Right. Is that my line of glass? No. Yes, maybe? Like, I can't see it. It just looks like a block of lava. That's in the wrong place. Is it? No, it's not. Hey. I'm just actually vaguely getting some sort of control of this lava. Maybe. Okay, so I think, yep, that's my top level. I don't know if it's easier to do it all in a line or to do like diagonals. I might try diagonals. Because I think at least then I'd know where I'm trying to place the blocks. I have seen that you've posted something in chat. But I am trying not to burn to death. So I shall go over here because I need more glass. And then I shall read your comment. Bedrock does have mods, but they're not that well known, and most of them are on the marketplace. You have to pay for them. Yeah, that's... I mean, it's good for the mod creators, because Java, I think, just works on pay if you want to, which obviously not everyone is going to. Might as well make all of this that I can up into orange glass. But yeah, the flip side is less people will play your mod because they can't afford it, and then you don't get money anyway. Okay, how am I doing? 1 minute. Yeah, sure. I'll dive back into lava for a minute. Probably more than a minute and then start burning, and that's my cue to leave. Hopefully I'll work out what to do at the corner when I get there. Right. So much lava. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm running out again. Did that actually refresh? Good, yes. Okay, so that's down below. This should be currently 2 across. Yeah, so oops, that's in the wrong place, but I'm not going to destroy it now because it would just burn up anyway. Yeah, I might have a look and see if I can make some sort of lava eater. Because I think it would just be a flying machine. And then as it flies through, it destroys the lava blocks. Is that... No, not quite all my glass, but it's nearly all my glass. Because I feel like that would be really handy for this middle bit. Okay, that now is all of my glass. Time to get out of the lava. Because I could put some walls up and then just make a design that is the right shape to run through and destroy any remaining lava. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Not that I'm overly conversant, that's a good word, with flying machines, but I've built a couple in my time. Hey, look. Yeah, I guess this sort of stuff is going to be a problem for that. I'll give it a try. Keep a potion on my hotbar. Yeah, that would be sensible. Probably would be sensible. There we go. Yeah, then I can just chug it rather than having a mad panic. To try and get somewhere else before it runs out. Okay, so I've got lava dripping in here. What I might do here is just try to map out what else is going on in this place. And by this place, I mean the tunnel that I'm trying to build. So I'm going to have a layer here, which is going to be covered in carpet. And I haven't decided if I want to make that soul sand or not. And then use the soul speed enchants. Because I'm not, like, in general, I'm not a huge fan of wearing that enchant because I don't like the effect when you are, like, running around in the nether and you're sometimes on soul soil and you're sometimes not. So I don't generally use it. But if it was, like, I'm on one track that's all soul soil, so I'm constantly going at the fastest speed, that'd be good. But at the same point, it's meant to be an ice boat route, so I'm probably not going to be running anyway. So yeah, that's decision number one. And then... yeah, I also... where did I put my stonecutter? In there, good. It's not got lost. I don't know whether to do cyan or black carpet. Let's keep that. Keep that on the hotbar. Get rid of those. The black just looks a bit weird between the black stone because, you know, it's much darker black. But I worry that the cyan was too bright. And of course I didn't bring any carpet because there's not really a whole lot of point in putting carpet down until I've actually got the lava under control, because otherwise it's just going to burn up. Okay, so we've got a row of carpet here. And then got a row of stairs. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to put in these all the way along, and then I'll come back in later and put in the pillars and stuff. It seems more logical. Soul speed is useless because sprint jumping completely negates the effect of the soul sand. I don't know if that's the case in Java or not. I'm assuming not, because I do see people using it. In like nether tunnels and stuff. And I'm assuming they wouldn't do that if it was complete junk. Okay, so... how long have I got on that? 2 minutes. There I go and try and dig out that lava. I don't know. I think I'm content just with mining the wall out a bit for the time being. Because I also didn't bring any black concrete, which is what the majority of the wall is going to be built out of. Yeah, I basically thought that I was going to have like a ceiling and a floor for this whole tunnel built out by the end of the session. Nothing quite like overestimating how productive you're going to be. Oops, that's lava down there. Right, where are you coming from? Can I pick you up with my bucket? I mean, surely at some point I've got to be able to pick a block of lava. Oh, wow. That's a lot of lava. It's like... Have you heard the tale about Thor trying to drink the sea dry? That's somewhat what this feels like. Let's block that off. Block that stuff off. Have I got all that lava? Yep, looks like it. Only it's now linked up with this lava, so this lava decides that it's got to flow around the corner now. Okay, fine. "22 seconds. Yep, it just filled 4 buckets to absolutely no effect. Did not make a single bit of difference to that lava. Oh dear. Right. I feel like this is going to be quite the project. But hopefully it's the sort of project that I can do with something else on my other screen, because there is a lot of Hermitcraft to watch these days. Right, have a stretch and a drink. 15 minutes. Okay. Oops. More lava. So much lava. Maybe, considering I'm at this end of my base, or this end of my tunnel, I should go back and grab some more glass. Maybe. What I could really do with, as I'm making orange glass, what I could really do with is some orange dye. Not orange dye. That would be good, actually. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna need to do the glass portion. No, what I could do with is some yellow flowers, like a sunflower, so that then I could use bone meal on it to get loads of dye. I'm afraid we're going up the scaffolding again, all the way to the top. So annoying that I can't make a water stream in the Nether. I wonder if I could rig up some sort of ender pearl stasis chamber. And if a redstone signal would actually travel vertically quicker than me on the scaffolding. I assume it would, because they can't be much slower than that. Other than swimming through lava. As we've learnt. Okay, time to jettison the inventory again. So these can head back in there. How many? So I've got 27, 28, 29, 30, 34. What's 34 times 3? Because I don't have a clue. Oh, I've got loads of buckets here. Okay, so that's 32. So if I have 2 more, that's 34. Yay! Right. More lava collection. And then I need some dye. Because I've got these, my dandelions. And I've got some roses, but I don't have any sunflowers, so I can't make yellow dye easily. Unfortunately, 101. Okie doke. Do I have more glass in here? Yeah. Just grab a load of that. Shall we? Might as well turn all of this into orange dye. Okay. That did not do all of my glass. That's fine. I guess I'm going to go flower picking at some point. But I won't subject you to that on stream today. Okay. Back to the nether. 10 minutes. Yeah, luckily I had some buckets made, so I didn't actually need to count out that many iron. Because then I'd have had to do 101 minus 64 to see what my remainder from a stack would be. I should learn to count in like 64 base, shouldn't I? Then I'd be super good at Minecraft arithmetic. Right. Whee! Whee! Crunch. Okay, so I've got some glass again. I'm not sure exactly if it's going to help me here, but I might as well get another fire resist potion out so that I've got spare. Although the stream only has 10 minutes left, so theoretically I shouldn't need more than one fire resist potion, but it's still good to have one. Stop it. Okay, so we drink that one up. And then swim on through. Can you actually go in swim mode in lava? I don't think you can. So I'm going to have to break my way through. Come on. You can do it. Okay, so that is my tunnel that I've been building. Okay. So I think I'm going to come back and do these walls in the concrete. Rather than filling it all in with netherrack and then having to destroy the netherrack later. Seems a little more efficient. I can do it all in one go. Right, how's this? Is looking like an absolute mess. Excellent. So yeah, if I did make some sort of lava-eating machine, would you be interested in, like, seeing that? Should I record it and put it in an episode? Or shall I just be like, hey, the lava's gone. And I built a tunnel. Well, I'll probably keep building the tunnel partially on stream. I think maybe I'll try and get it to a stage where I can, like, do the decorative portion on stream rather than this swimming through lava all the time portion. Because this is kind of, oops, just orange for the whole entire time. It's orange and covered in flames and potion particles, so not sure it makes for the best viewing experience, but this was the idea I had for this episode, so this is the idea that I went with. And it will be good to have it done. I wasn't planning to build any sort of infrastructure, like properly designed infrastructure down here, but it was so annoying running through my little too high pathway to the end all the time. So I was like, let's build a proper nether tunnel and let's make it big enough so that I can actually fly through it. It would be satisfying to watch the machine destroy the lava. It doesn't get stuck. Yeah, the thing is, if I record it and then put it in an episode, I can just, like, take out any bits where it gets stuck. The magic of editing, would fix that issue. Whereas if I tried to use it on stream, then it would be it getting stuck, me trying to troubleshoot how to remove it, whilst it's buried in loads of lava. Ow, skeleton, go away. Where did you go? Yay. Okay. So let's get this lava until it's running off. Well, not running anymore, rather. Come on. Come on. We've got to stop at some point. Can't keep going forever. Even though it looks like you want to. Right, it's... no. Sigh. Okay. Yes, that has blocked it off. Like what Mumbo said when he 4-shot Scar. Make it look like he 1-shot Scar with the power of editing. Yes. I could, it'd be so easy to use editing to make myself look like I can actually play Minecraft. But you know, I think part of the charm is my somewhat ineffective approach. Right, what is going on here? And also then, like, it wouldn't last. As soon as I streamed, people would know. No point telling a lie you're going to get caught out in that quick. Live stream should show about bad. I mean, I know I just said it, but gosh. You didn't have to agree with me. Like, no, Gala. I'm sure you'd be fine on stream and nobody would know. You just constantly fall down pits. Look, I'm having a good time. I might not be good at what I'm doing, but I'm enjoying it. And that counts for something. Right. You can go away. Get replaced. You can get replaced. And you can get replaced. Okay. Building with lava blocks. That's what it looks like. Anyway. Lava is so weird when you're on the inside of it. Have I got stuck? No, I've not got stuck. Loads of room behind me. Right, I do have my patient on my hotbar. Because I haven't looked at my timer for a little while. I have no idea what that's doing. Right, can I read chat while I'm floating? It sends as you started talking about that psychic. No, that's true. I did actually, I can't remember if I said this earlier, but I put this stream on ultra low latency. I don't know if it's actually made a difference to, well, I guess you wouldn't know if it's made a difference to lag time, other than how quickly I'm responding to your comments, but then I'm also floating through lava, which is making me a bit slower to read stuff. But I guess the other question is, has it had a notable impact on the visuals of my stream? Oh, I've joined up with something. Amazing. That's good. Right, that's 24 seconds. Right, let's go over here. Somewhere safe. Okay. Yeah, this feels safe to me. So yeah, I'm just gonna tab over. Oh, I can't see stream settings. Yes, I am on ultra low latency. So have you noticed any difference in either my responsiveness or in the video quality? Because that was what I was worried about with ultra low latency. I am actually just gonna pause this and put my little end screen up, because it is end of stream time, but we'll just have a little chat. Okay, so for you, the video quality has been the same as previously. That's good to know. Because yeah, I was a bit worried that ultra low latency would make it look potato quality. But if it's looking the same to you, then I'm assuming it's all good. Cool. Yep. That's Nether tunnel building. I am tired now. I don't know why swimming through lava seems like I'm not even actually doing the swimming. I'm just using the keyboard, but makes me feel tired. Anyway, thank you for watching. I am working on a new episode, but I can only say it'll be out soon because I've got a few bits to tidy up still before it's ready. Tunnel, yeah. I'll get there. I'll plug away at it. I'm very good at just building stuff, especially if it's repetitive, just by having something else on the other screen. And I just build away and I'm quite happy. I'm not gonna do it all on stream because I think it will take like quite a few hours, so I don't want my next like 5 streams to be me building another tunnel. I think that would be pushing patience a little. So Wednesday I'm not streaming because I'm on holiday, having a trip to the seaside, but I'll be back next Monday with probably some foundation series again. Hopefully if I'm in the nether tunnel, it will be a bit more of a progressed nether tunnel that isn't full of lava. Maybe. Or I might think of something else to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good luck with your exams too. Goodbye.